My name is Shahira Fahmi, Egyptian architect, born and raised in Cairo, and now currently just got back to Cairo and living here back again. I grew up loving drawing, and my mom was an architect and my aunt was an artist. By the end of the school, I knew I wanted to become an architect. And since it's been 20 years of architecture, I opened my own studio once I graduated. I started working with friends on small projects, interior design, and then a project came to me in New York in 2013. It led me to move to New York. I moved there, I was teaching architecture at Columbia, and I had my client. I was building a project in Harlem, and she was an artist, and she had a commission for a film project for the Brooklyn Museum. And she said, since you're here and working with me every single day, why don't you act in my film? It was my first time to somebody ask me to do that, and I got excited. And we started the shoots. I found that I love this, and I found a new passion, and since I've been acting. Acting is a new thing, a new life that I've been given, and New York is a city of second chances, so I think it opened that door for me, and I found a new passion, which I love as well. I would love to design for a Baccarat chandelier, because it has an architecture, I don't know how to say it, but a frame of work. It has the scale, and it has those details, and it has a structure, and all of this functionality and things. I would love to meet the Baccarat design studio team. I would love. Get a chance to see how these things are done. Somehow when you go back and speak about the challenges, I don't remember them, really. Like, there were challenges, but when you're there and you're focusing on something and you're obsessed about it, you just wanted to get it done. But right now, at this moment, I don't remember any. A lot of things can inspire you, a lot of things. And in architecture field, it's actually watching people, how they behave. And I think architecture, in a way, made me train to observe, to observe human activities, human behaviors. Maybe in acting, you start looking at different things, and you start looking at the different views and details of how people speak and manners, and what they hide behind them, what they're saying, and all of that. But also, architecture is also observing. Through the design process, you find you get to interact with the whole group, and you understand more where this project will lead. I also learned in acting. It's a moment-by-moment thing. I love that Baccarat held the tradition to be handcrafted for so many years. But they still maintained a lot of their tradition. There is a lot of houses in Egypt and homes that had Baccarat chandeliers and work from maybe the 19th century, 20th centuries. I've had in many of my projects products of Baccarat, whether chandeliers, tableware. My mom had in her house, like our dining table had many of Baccarat products, and I'm happy that I grew up seeing that and having this luxury of being in the presence of Baccarat. In the jewelry collection, I love Insomnite, which is the one I'm wearing right now, and because it's very simple and it has an architecture structure to it. I had my first canon and my first film in 2017. It's a film called La Caméra de Claire, Claire's Camera, starring Isabelle Huppert, and Hong Sang-soo is the director. Going to be released in March 2018 in Paris. So I'm super excited for my first film, and I'm looking forward to do more cans and to wear Baccarat in my next can. I love Harcourt. I love the glasses of Harcourt. The structure is very architecture, and I find them very inspiring. One of my favorite collections is actually right behind me. Lustre Zenith has been there for like 250 years. And I actually grew up loving this chandelier.